chicken tinola or tinola. This is a comfort food in the Philippines, and this is so good. It's good for the nighttime or the winter. Yep, look at that soup. Yep. Okay, now here it is. This is malunggay or olifera plant or tree, and here's the ingredients. We have some cabbages, some bok choy, some sayote, which is chayote, onions, garlic, and ginger. And of course, this is the water that we use to rinse rice. My maid told me that this is used so that it's extra tasty. So now let's start. Yes, here we oil up the pan. Of course, the recipe will be in the description below. Don't worry about that. All right, now let's get this pan hot. All right, now it's hot. We get some onion first. The only time, the rare moment we use onion first, and then half or a little more than half the ginger, because it gives such a good aroma when you saute some of the ginger. So a little more, a little over half of it, we saute it, and then the rest we put it later so that on the soup it'll taste even better. So right now we're doing this for the aroma. The ginger is there, and it's getting. This is high heat, so it's gonna get good. Now we put the onions in. This is how quick it is, and how easy. All right. Yep. We mix it thoroughly, and then when it's ready, now we can start putting the chicken. Here it is. We lay the chicken in order on the pan. This way it gets fried up a bit. Some people would put the chicken once there's already soup, but we actually like doing this. This way the chicken gets fried a little bit on the oil that's already sauteed with the garlic, ginger, and onions. And that makes it taste so good. And of course, it makes the chicken not fall apart easily once there's soup. Alright, so we mix it good. We make sure every single side gets a little bit fried up, So we mix it so it gets coated in oil. And then we let it sit there for a few minutes, like a minute or two. And then once it's all getting good, cover it from now. And then after a minute, we uncover it and mix it again so that it doesn't burn certain sides, starting to get more cooked. As you can see here, we're going to start turning it. Oh, look at that. This smells so good. I wish you guys can smell it. So you gotta try this at home. This is amazing. Cover it again for another 2 minutes. Now it's getting closer to being ready. Remember, the chicken is still being sauteed. They're being semi-fried with the oil that we sauteed, the garlic, onions, and ginger. So this tastes so good and smells so good. All right. Now we put the sayote or chayote or whatever that's called, sorry, because this one gets soft. It takes a while to get it soft, so it's one of the hardest vegetables on the soup. So we're gonna put this ahead of time so that it can soften up quickly. And then now we put the rest of the ginger and a bit of the rice water that we used to rinse it, and we added a bit of chicken broth. So this is good now. Yes, okay, now this is tinola soup. Oh, this is perfect. Now we let it boil for a bit, about 2 to 3 minutes. We just let it boil, and once it's boiling like this, now we can start putting the vegetables. Now we start with the cabbage because the cabbage one takes a while to soften up, so oh, it takes longer than the bok choy. So the cabbage goes in first. There. You put everything there. You make sure everything is there. Okay. Now we cover this. We let it boil for a while, and once it's boiling, we get the rest of the stuff. Like now we put crushed black pepper for seasoning. You can also put salt, but we actually put about a spoon of fish sauce, so it's already gonna be salty. We don't need more salt. So you put the bok choy gently. We lay it on top like this because it cooks easily. It gets cooked really fast. So we just put it like that. All right. Yes. Okay. Now Here we go. We turn it a bit just to make sure it's equal. Now I put the malunggay or the olifera leaves. Yep, this is gonna be really good. The malunggay is actually Moringa Olifeira, which is a plant. But here we just call it malunggay. It's a must on certain dishes like this or like soup. It's really good. Now we mix it a bit. Look at that. It's almost done. Oh, this is really good. This is really gonna be a really good lunch. Oh yeah. Now it's all done. Turned off the heat. Let me show you close. Oh, would you look at that? You can see the soup. It's a little bit oily, but that's so good because we actually that's the sautéed oil. So ginger, garlic, and everything. So this is perfect. Oh, look at that. Yep. This is good lunch. And of course, you can click here for more good stuff. But here, let's plate this up. Let's put it on the table. Here it is. Look. Oh, yeah. This is a good lunch. If you haven't, subscribe. This way you'll see the next video that we put up. So I'll see you guys around, alright?